Well, hello, 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 beautiful people. Hello. Today we're gonna have a kick-ass live, guys. I thought we'd do a kick-ass live, and why not? So there's so much talk. The reason why I'm doing this live, well, first because I wanted to touch base with you guys, and second because um, many of you after yesterday's video, please go watch yesterday's video. um, had a bunch of questions, mainly because I fudged up the names because I mean, there's so many men, so many men, so little time. At the moment, I have very little things to do because it's raining. It hasn't stopped raining. Hello, everybody, for joining the chat. Oh, my hair's sticking out. I'm going to cut my hair. So, yes, you can see that I just can't be bothered, like there's so much going on right now. So, hello, where are you? I hope some of you join me. I hope some of you join me, guys, because it's going to be a lot of fun. It will be fun, this chat. So, hello, hello, hello. How are you, beautiful people? I wonder if it's raining wherever you guys are because, it is raining where I am here. So, it is a little bit of it's a little bit of a, what do you call it? Um, of Sorry, I'm just looking at something here, guys. Because I have to do this for here because I have to. Okay, let me see that. Oh, what am I doing? This is. You know what? I hate technology. I really do, guys. I really do. I I I hate technology because I can't handle it, and I'm trying to do that right now to handle technology. Um, and I can't. I really suck at this because I'm trying to put some stuff that I'm yeah, this is for you guys. So, why isn't it going here? This is really a nightmare. I wish I could do this, um, let me see. I'm just doing this right now, guys. Today I want to do this live and people have to be grateful in life. So I want to show you a little bit of gratitude. And also, because you guys have been super, super nice with me. So yes, I wanted to do this live because it's going to be a fun live. This is going to be like the ones we used to have in Norway. So are you ready for this? I don't even know if there's anybody here. Are there any of you here, guys? Oh, there's some of you here. Yay, 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 yay. I want to thank those of you who have helped Molly and who continue to help her. I've left the the link. It's in the pinned comment for if you feel like donating for Little Monster. We need him to hop around and we need him to hump things, So because little back hind leg, it's there. And I know that there's been some rumors because many of you have reached out to me and said that other people are saying that we're exploiting. Holy shit, Mary! Thank you so very much. Wow, off the boom. So a lot of you are saying that I want to get more people because I want to give you some info. First of all, I did that video yesterday because I've done that video also in Norway, but you know that when I was in Norway, I didn't very know much about how to put things in line. I'm technologically challenged. It was literally last year that I started learning more and more stuff. Thank you very much, Mary W. Very much appreciated. Um, and so I didn't know. So I would just talk to you guys. Do you guys remember that I would go to the stream or to the ocean? I talk to you and I try to present the pictures. But now that I know more a little bit about technology, and I want to thank Tumi Yuki, and she is going to drop the second part of the interview. But believe it or not, that interview, that second part of that Jezebel cheating, believe it or not, that video that I posted yesterday, it wasn't even that's one of the least watched videos. Whenever I do videos presenting factual information, hardly many of you watch it, but that's okay. But please go to Miyuki. And I left, I guys, I know you're not listening because I said that I left her link to her channel in the video description, and it's also in the pinned comment under the video. So now today, I want to say thank you. And yes, the reason why I'm wearing eyeliner and stuff, guys, is because whenever my lupus kicks in, and I'm not feeling well, I like to put makeup on and even perfume. If you could smell, I have like loads of perfume on me because I because physically I don't feel well. I try to, in my head, I know that I'm not beautiful or anything. I'm not Meghan Markle beautiful, but I try to look my best within my limits, you know. So, and I do this to kind of pick me up, when I'm feeling not very well. So, yes, we're going to talk about that Jezebel. But the second part of that thing is going to drop onto me's channel, which is in yesterday's link of video description and in the thing. The reason why we did that is for to get as many people to watch the first part of the video, so you can go to her channel and watch the second the them there's you know what is so funny now that I'm speaking Spanish more often, to 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 say this the ending, basically the conclusion. But there's a couple of things we didn't put there. Oh, Trishanska Baba, thanks so very much for joining me. But many of you reached out to me, all concerned that people are saying that we're riding in the coattails of Harry and Meghan Markle. How dare we? You got that right. I am going to ride the coattails of that. By the way, every cent I make in this channel. When I found out that you know what's so funny, guys? I just started YouTube because I had nobody to talk to. When you're with a teenager, and my son, like Henrik, come and talk to me, come and talk to me, like about the royals. My son couldn't give a fig about the royals. Thank you, Treshanska Baba. So it's like I was talking to myself during COVID. So I started talking to myself. You guys know that. You guys know that, right? And because you know my story, I started talking to myself, and the first video I uploaded, it was by accident. I remember I got to 5,000 subs very quickly. And I started getting emails from YouTube about doing something but something and something, but I didn't understand what it was. It was after 8 months that I found out that they were trying to tell me that I could monetize the channel because I had reached certain threshold. And I'm like, what? You mean? And then immediately I thought, this because those of you who have been following me from Norway, you know that. And you're going to be following me from Canada too, because I'm going to Canada pretty soon. Um, so you're gonna travel. You've traveled with me. So we're gonna be doing Canada pretty soon and California very soon. And if everything goes according to how everything is in God's plans. You know that I'm not a fanatic and I'm not gonna preach on my religion, but I am a Catholic. And I do believe in a higher power. I do believe in God. And so I do believe that, God puts people in our paths and in our situations. And I just think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. I hope to take you, if God lets me live for a long time, in those adventures. So when I found that I could monetize, the first thing I did was I basically used the money for my school. That school is going to transition next year to a shelter because there's just too many children, and all the donors that we used to have are not in the country anymore. So it's basically been down to me altogether. So we lost the last donor this year, actually. So, and it was a huge burden for me, guys. I got to tell you, I got to be honest. It was like 400 kids. It was too much. Right now, I have 100. But by the end of this year, because it's a school thing, by the end of this year, December, we finished the 5th year. So next, I'm only left with the 6th graders, and then we transitioned that to a shelter. Right now, it's partly a shelter, but because it's been raining, we've made a few attempts to build the roof and pour the cement on the patio, but the patio is exposed and it's raining like crazy. Today's topic is going to be that Jezebel, guys. We're going to go through this because you know how people ask me, Paula. I'm gonna ask you this, beautiful people, and I'm gonna put it out there. It's gonna be today's video is about cheating, and we're gonna debunk if Lilibet was ever in the UK. And you know how we no, not how we. So I just want to finish this thing. So when I found out I could do that, so when I hear many of you have written to me because some person is talking some crap on the internet, which is fine, I don't care. Um, that we YouTubers are writing the coattails. At least And I mean, there's no shade or anything on my other fellow YouTubers who, use their money to because guys, we do research. And I mean, I have to go to the farm. I have to do the school. I have my mom. I have a bunch of stuff that I do. I'm dyslexic. So when I do research for you guys, it's really, really hard on me because it's hard for me to read. So yes, I am writing the coattails. You got that right. And right now, I want to write the coattails because we need to get Little Monster operated. Oh, Tariana, du are in Norge? Because not Tariana. I know that you're in Norway because it's Nok, which is Norwegian. Hvordan går det med deg? Am I speaking Norwegian? Yeah, I am speaking Norwegian. Hvordan går det med deg, Tariana? Yay. So today we're gonna have fun, guys. Today we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be fun, 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 fun today. Okay. But we're gonna debunk a lot of things. Ginger Crucius. Ginger Crucius is one of my most loyal followers, and she's become a friend. So I am so thank you for you, Ginger. We talk sometimes, and let's say a prayer for Ginger because I want Ginger to get her crap resolved as quickly as possible because she's a kick-ass lady. Okay. And we need her to sort things out. And I know that God will sort it out. No, this is not a preaching thing. And so what if it is? So Ginger, my thoughts and our thoughts and prayers are with you. And just hope that Ginger gets her sorted out and God smiles upon her. So how much did Molly collect so far? I have no idea because the link that you have, it's goes directly to her thing. I think she's collected like $500 or something like that. But I mean, the operation itself is going to cost about 5,000. It's so expensive. I mean, it's so expensive because I'm going to show you something. You want to see little guy? I'm going to show you the little guy, guys. And I had some horrible people. Oh, this and that. And it's like, it's a little puppy. I know that there's children starving, guys. I have never said that. God knows I have a school filled with children that I have to see how I feed. But it doesn't mean that we can't help others, that we can't use that psychology. It's that's Little Monster. That's Little Monster. And it's his little back leg, that knee came off, literally came off. Inside, it's still inside there. I hate thinking about that. So that's the little guy we're trying to get humping. And I know what you're going to say. Paula, what do you mean by humping? What do you mean by humping? Let me see if I have the video. Let me see if I have the video of Little Monster humping. So yes, he's a beautiful baby. He's a little rascal. I don't have it here, but maybe Molly doesn't want me to show him humping. But yeah, but because he's a little monster, but he literally the name fits him. He's an adorable little monster. So that's him. That's how he looks right now with his little leg busted. I just want to reach over and eat him up. I swear to you, I just want to eat him up. But you should see him humping. I don't want to show because I want to preserve his dignity. So let's help. You know what? Did he rupture the cruciate ligaments? You know that tomorrow we do our lives with Megan Small tomorrow, right? So we can have her explain what really happened because she explained it to me and thing. So I know I'm just waiting for people to come in so we start talking about this. So anything we can do. So when people say that we're exploiting things, I am, you got that right, that I am going to use my platform to help others, especially somebody I consider a friend. Sheila McIntyre, when is Toomey's second part coming out? It's coming during the day today. So in the video description yesterday, I left the link to her channel and also in the pinned comment at the bottom. Okay. So thank you very much for anything you do. Also, if you want to donate to my PayPal, it's also in the video description. You can do that as well. Yes, I am going to capitalize on Meghan Markle being a skank and being trashy because, it goes to a good cause. My platform, I built it on my own from scratch. I don't have my last name that I can ride my coattails on, but I'm here. So, and everybody, all of you who are here, you guys know that you're here for a great reason and you follow me. And for that, as I said at the beginning of this live, I am incredibly grateful. All of you who come here, yes, City's supervising me. City and I, at the moment, are not on speaking terms. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I bathed her yesterday. I even bought her this coconut thing. I don't even have you guys know that I use rice water for my hair, right? I don't have the expensive conditioners and shampoos I buy for her, you know? So I bought this. I went to the vet because she had to have another vaccine, and they said, oh, you should buy this thing, because she's getting little lumps in her skin, and apparently that's allergy. So it's like, Christine Leisman, I want to know what happened to you. Nothing happened to me. I just have lupus. I'm sorry, my face is red because I have lupus, and my lupus is attacked me today. You see my fingers; they're not doing that well. So when my immune system, or I feel poorly, I try to put makeup on, which is my makeup for me is lipstick and eyeliner and mascara. Sheila McIntyre, that to me is going to post the video later on today. So keep going to Tumi's channel, okay, and watch her videos. So I wanted to say something about this. So yeah, so let's help people out and stuff like that. So, about City. So I bathe her with this very expensive shampoo and conditioner, guys. I blow dried her. I don't blow dry my hair, but I have a blow dry because I dry her up, right? And then you know that it's raining here. So I went outside, and the next thing I know, there's just you guys who've seen me do my lives outside on Facebook, you know that I have a little garden in front, and there's just one little bit that doesn't have grass. And so when it rains, it's very muddy. It is, I swear to you guys, it's just like a little piece like that. She went there. She got herself absolutely covered in mud after I just bathed her, blow dry her, and that very expensive thing. And do you think she was sorry for that? She didn't care. She didn't care. Ah, okay, so here we go. Let me see. Here we go. Um, and we're gonna go here, guys, to something. Many of you, we're gonna find out whether Lilibet or Lily, I don't like to say Lilibet. I'm gonna put this out to you guys. And I'm gonna show you. I haven't posted this picture up yet. Let me see. No, I haven't posted it up. So I'm gonna post it up because I thought I was gonna show it to you. So I'm gonna put the picture up. I'm gonna put the picture up here. I'm looking for the picture. Okay, here it is. You know, that this channel, we talk about the royal family. And yes, we talk about Rachel, Meghan Markle, and Prince Harry. And I do expose the things and I do question things. I've been doing this for a long time. That's why the channel started, because I needed to question things. So for those of you who want to come in this chat, I will block your ass because I will not put up with abuse in my own platform, especially when you're talking about crap. Okay. So, yes. So we're going to do this right now. We're going to go here, guys. I'm going to show you a few pictures just to give you a background. This is absolute visual and factual things because these were put out by Rachel Meghan Markle. Now, to any of my subscribers and followers there on my Facebook, please go to my Paula M channel Facebook and send me, because I've been looking. I did this kind of same video in Norway in 2020, and I had the screenshot of the tweets of that hockey player who posted. The first tweet was, Megan, I'm sending the car to pick you up at the airport. And the second tweet that he posted was that, Megan, you didn't tell me you were married. I'm unfollowing you. And I showed these. I don't know if you guys remember. I showed these when I was in Norway, but I can't find them because I changed phones, and I'm a stupid, and I didn't know I could save everything to Google. I'm going to take the lid off. Okay. So yeah, I'm a moron. And so what we're gonna do, that I'm gonna show you proof of something. And please, you gotta remember, we have to do this because people, well, so we're gonna go here. We've seen, this is Rachel Meghan Markle, right? Her house in Toronto. I know that neighborhood because I lived in Toronto for many years, and my son is living in Toronto right now, and we have a place there. Where she lived, where the Suits rented the house for, is an okay, because their budget was very, very limited. Their budget was limited. So they rented like this one and a half bedroom little very narrow house for her on that. So it wasn't a bad neighborhood, but it's not the best either. It's not even on the high upper end. Okay. Uh, well, it's Paula M channel. If you're looking for me on my personal thing, I don't accept, and I don't even accept friends to and my personal Facebook channels. I just want to make sure of this, you guys. I don't even accept friendships because I don't even use my personal Facebook. So my Facebook on my thing is Paula M channel, and you can just like the page. That's how you follow me. So here we go, guys. And so this is this Jezebel. I mean, oh, how can this woman? And you know what? I'm astonished. I am astonished. How dumb were these men that they believed her? Except that hockey player who ousted her on those tweets. How dumb are these men to believe her lies? And she had a great group of friends who knew she was cheating on Corey Vitello, on Trevor, and they covered for her. One of them is Jessica Mulrooney. One of them is Doria Ragland, and I'll show you why. Marcus Anderson, Genevieve, and all of those. And the reason for her fallout with Ninaki Pretty was because Ninaki called her out on the cheating. So I was talking earlier with P. Dinah. We're gonna do a video with P. Dinah and stuff like that. And P. Dinah, even P. Dinah, who's very mild, said, "Skank." Yes, because her behavior is skanky. Her behavior is skanky, guys. Okay. So here we go. We established that that is her dog, one of her dogs, and that is her couch. We're going to establish it even more, guys, just to be on the safe side because, how do you say, we like a little bit of, I like to double down in things. So there's no, oh, but it was just one picture. And these pictures were posted by Rachel Meghan Markle. Okay. Those are dogs that she has. This is not one of her dogs. This is a neighbor's house. This is Guy, her dog. Meghan Markle. Guy enjoying a leisurely afternoon, giving his friend Whoopi the side eye. That's quite racist. They called him Whoopi because he's black. Isn't that racist? Just saying. I mean, Whoopi Goldberg is black, and they're called this black dog Whoopi. Whoops! Isn't that racist, guy? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. Let me see. Can we do that? No, I want to do that. I want to do this. Sorry, I'm just playing around to see how you get the best thing. I would think that would be racist. Call the dog Whoopi. Whoops. So we established that that is one of her dogs, Gee. The other one is Bogart that I'm going to show you, right? And I'm going to show you that. But right now, I don't want to talk about the Bogart and stuff because we've established that, right? What I want to talk about is the following. What am I doing here? Because we need to talk about this about a little bit and why this is important. And I want you people to tell me the following. Are you ready, guys? Jackie, yes, I'm coming to Toronto very soon. So I'm going to be doing travels. I'm actually planning on doing a meet and greet in Toronto for people who are in Canada, like to do a little group thingy so you guys can come and we can have a glass of wine or something like that. So that'll be a lot of fun to do. I try to do one in Norway, but I don't have very Norwegians follows there. So hopefully I'll do it in Toronto. So here we go. Here we go, guys. Now, this is where I'm going to start talking to you guys. We're going to talk serious. Okay, we're going for Meghan being racist and naming that dog Whoopi because it's black, you know. So here we go. So this is supposed to be their daughter's first birthday in London. They even enlisted Christy Leisman. Yeah, I come to the US. I go to Florida a lot, to Miami, and to California. Um, this is supposed to be Lily, her first birthday in at Frogmore Cottage. We've seen pictures of Frogmore Cottage because they showed Frogmore Cottage a lot. We've established, by the way, guys, that is exactly the same couch that she had in Toronto. Okay, that is the couch she had in Toronto. We know that she never that she put all of her Canadian stuff in storage in Canada, which is why she was traveling to Canada. She didn't even bring her clothes, which is why she was even traveling to Canada to visit Jessica Mulroney. Remember when she sent the letter, that infamous letter that she sent that letter? She was in Canada visiting, what's her name? Jessica Mulroney. We know that she put all of her stuff in storage in Canada, including that couch. We know from Sparrow Netflix that Harry said that he was embarrassed because Meghan was shocked at the skanky couches that he had, that she used her credit card to buy a couch in this used store, secondhand store, which is embarrassing, right? Princess Dumbarton, maybe a friend's house in Canada. The whole point is the location of the couch. Okay. We need to establish that this couch was never at Frogmore Cottage. And if it was ever at Frogmore Cottage, we know that they moved all of their stuff by the time Lily's first birthday came around. Yes, Maria Jose Anceris, she brings the couch everywhere. Apparently, that is the most, just like Meghan Markle, that couch gets around. Hmm? Sugar gold. It looks Photoshop. Actually, it's not. This is a snapshot from their Netflix show. And remember that Miss Anne Harriman said that he was there for the first birthday. Remember that Miss Anne Harriman posted pictures with his two kids with face paint, except Lily, who was the birthday girl. I mean, all the other children have face paint, which children love, except Lily. Okay. So they want us to believe that this picture or this footage was at Frogmore Cottage for Lily's first birthday, because remember that there were all these articles that Lily had met the queen, but the queen didn't want to see her. And then we have the judges, the judge from the security thing, that the judge said no, you can't have them. Radek knows what they're doing, and this is why Harry's pursuing them. The judge went very thoroughly through all the times Harry had been there and the times he had requested security. In one of those bids, the judge said that Harry submitted at the end of September, he submitted an application for security, or notified Ravik that that he wanted to bring his whole family, both his children, to the United Kingdom for the first time, and that he wanted security and he wanted to bring them in October. That is in that judgment, and nobody's picked up. I talked about it many times, because the judge said you submitted a request, you notified Ravik and you submitted your request at the end of September to get security because you wanted to bring your entire family for the first time, your wife and children, to the United Kingdom. So how can Lily have been in the UK on June 4th, earlier in the summer, when Harry is applying in September to have security to bring his family for the first time to the United Kingdom? And now we have, but I know it's fake, guys. I know it's probably a real thing. It's probably a stage thing. But the problem that they have is that they portray it as the actual thing. They're portraying this as the factual birthday. They're portraying that this is the factual, and they're portraying, and they want the world to believe that this is Frogmore Cottage, because they want to deceive the entire public. So that means that Rachel, Meghan Markle, and Harry, for the period of 3 or 4 days, came in their private jet with that couch so they can put it on Frogmore Cottage and take the pictures. So, what is your take on this? The only explanation, there's three things. One of the things is that this is a woman who used her credit card because Harry was embarrassed of the couch, so they used a secondhand store to buy a proper couch. Yet this woman is traveling with this. By then is what, 2000? This is what, 2022, guys. So she's been traveling with this couch for 7 years, because at least, no, 6 years. Yeah, 6 years at least, because she had that couch since 2012. So she's been traveling with this couch all over the world. So she brought the couch to Frogmore. Then she took it back to Canada because they went to Canada where they sought refuge when they fled the United Kingdom from the horrible privileges of their lives. And then they traveled with that couch to Montecito or to Tyler Perry's house, and then they moved that couch to Montecito. And now, when they travel to the UK for a week or so, they travel with the couch all the way to London. Can you tell me what is the most likely thing to be? Can you tell me? And Suzanne, I am going to ban you. I'm not going to have haters in my chat, especially when they're saying stupid things. If you have a legit question that you want to talk about and you want to discuss things, your comment will be allowed. But just to come and hate here just for the sake of hate and put stupid questions that distracts from the people who are actually doing comments about it, it's not going to fly today. And you're going to meet the new Paula because I'm not going to put up with crap from anybody, guys. So here we go. So I want to thank you guys for the super chats. And yes, you got that right. I am going to we're going to ride the coattails because everything I make goes to my school. Everything that all the other YouTubers make, we put time and effort and we put ourselves out here. So yes, and we're talking about topics that you guys want to know. So yes. So there's only that's the one scenario that Meghan Markle for 6 years, wherever she goes, she travels with this couch. I mean, maybe now it's easier because she has, she travels in private planes. And Jack the Scouser, that's really funny. Hmm. No, the gardeners were Mexican and Puerto Rican. I know that for a fact. And yes, Luis, that couch has seen a lot of action. That couch has seen a lot of action. Okay. So I've showed the reason that now you understand why I showed you the couch, right? I wanted to make sure that you saw that couch because it's very important that you saw that couch, right? And we're just discovering the skankiness of this woman because she wants us to believe. What is the most likely scenario? That Meghan Markle and Harry are traveling all over the world with a couch so they can post it in the pictures, or that the children were never there and that picture was not there and that footage is somewhere else with higher children who are, who are using this because it doesn't make any sense. Usually, when you're blowing the candles for a cake, you have at least 3 or 4 other children singing along. Have you noticed that, guys? Have you noticed about that? I don't know about you, but I've had a lot of birthdays for my kids, and I go to a lot of kids' birthdays still. And whenever they're ready to blow the candles on a cake, everybody goes around the cake and they sing and they blow the candles. Hmm? Miss Markle's traveling couch. Guys, God knows the things she's done in those couch. Now, guys, you are the moderators. If you see a sugar in the chat, you are the moderators. Block their asses if they're just commenting on stupid stuff. Okay. So, yes. And let me hear it. So, what is, please, I want to see what you think. I want to see what you think, guys. What do you think? Do you think that they have done this, or do you think sorry, Ginger, that was funny. Or do you think that this is fake? Do you think this is fake? And the worst part of it all is that they enlist the services or their accomplices for this to 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 give them credibility to these lies because she enlisted the services of Miss Ann Harriman, who posted on his X account. I can't show it to you because he blocked me. Um, I don't know why. I don't know why did Miss Ann block me. I don't know. So my son is basically vouching that he was at this birthday party and that his kid had face paint, and yet his kids are nowhere in the picture singing happy birthday to that little girl. Where are the children around that cake singing happy birthday to this little girl? Even Archie is like 2 meters away. Mm? I mean, you know what? I should have. I mean, all of you. How many of your parents in this converse in this side chat? There are many, many, many of you here, right? There are many, many of you here. When you have a birthday party and you're about to sing the happy birthday to the child, or even grown-ups, they get around you and they sing happy birthday. You know, that's a whole part of it. And no balloons, nothing. But there is the couch. There's a couch. And you know, the interesting part of it all is that Doria is never featured in any of this. Have you noticed that? Doria's not featured there. In Doria, this was not, in my very humble opinion, filmed in England. I believe that they hired two children and they recorded this thing for Netflix, and you only see two adults and one lonely child. We know that Miss Anne Harriman's children, they can say it's to protect the Miss Anne Harriman's children's privacy because Miss Anne Harriman has posted pictures of his children in his ex account. He has made those pictures public. So, what would have made any difference of having Miss Anne Harriman's children stand behind them and sing the happy birthday thing? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kathy Hughes. Don't forget, those of you who can also please donate to Megan Small. PayPal, her PayPal is in the pinned comment I have. So please let's help the beautiful Megan Small with the little monster. Okay. And I want to appreciate all of you guys. Yes, yes. The more you guys view my channel, the more I appreciate your super chats, your PayPal donations to my account, because all of this, guys, goes to my school. But even if it didn't go to my school, I am entitled to do this because these people who are criticizing are riding the coattails of the very same people they're criticizing. So, anyways, I just wanted to talk about that because I just thought it was funny as hell. So let's get here. So what do you think? We're gonna finish this by landing on this. What do you guys think of this? Either Dory is hardly ever there, and Dory is not really part of the picture, and that wouldn't be any different because she is an absentee mother. I can assume that she's an absentee grandmother, or this was completely staged, and yet they put to the public that they were meeting the queen. The Sidley twins have debunked that picture at Frogmore Cottage with their father, and their father is an highly, highly, he's highly regarded in his field of expertise. That he even gives testifies from what I understood, correct me if I'm wrong, in trials, in his field of expertise. This is a man who apparently has more than 50 years in this field of expertise, has completely debunked that what white and black picture of Harry and Meghan supposedly at Frogmore Cottage. And you know what? If I were to put my money on anything, I would put it on the Sidley twins' father, who is a respectable, credible man. And not on Miss Anne Harriman doing that really, really pervy looking video, black and white videos, you know? So, so how do we land on this? Type one there if you think that they were really in the United Kingdom and that Meghan traveled with the couch so they can put it there, or this never happened in the United Kingdom and this is all stage. One, it really happened in the United Kingdom and Meghan traveled with the couch, or two, this is all fake and stage and they lied to the public. Go crazy. I don't know how many of you are here because I can't see it, but I hope some of you are here. At least I hope I have 40 people watching, but so either this is real and they brought this couch from California to Frogmore Cottage and there are no children around singing happy birthday. Not even Miss Anne Harriman's children are in this picture, which is completely odd. Or It happened. It happened. I mean, there's only two other ways. There's no other ways. And we know that Meghan is the cheapest woman alive. So this woman is the kind of woman that takes everything with her because she took this couch from Toronto because she didn't want to throw it away. She took it from Toronto. And we've seen that she had it in the back room. And this is a very cheap couch. This is an IKEA couch, guys. Okay. The couch was photoshopped. Emilia said no, because this is actually filmed. This Snapchat, this is a still still of a time in a video from Netflix. Remember, guys? So they were supposedly filming. They were, or someplace that they did. I don't know what they did, but they showed this footage. Hello, Marta Cartier. Hello, hello, hello. So don't forget to click like, bloody share, and subscribe. And by the way, the second part of I did a video yesterday of the timeline. I'm going to give you a little bit of this because I'm going to share something with you that's going to blow your minds away. Okay. And I did talk about it in Norway, but because I didn't know very much how to share these things in computer wise, then I just talked to you about it. So now I'm going to present to you the receipts because now I have a little bit more. And we're going to debunk all of this using Harry's and Meghan Markle's own words and using Prince Harry's. You know how when he was a working royal, he has all the official trips. If you go to Prince Harry, you can Google Prince Harry official trips, and you will get the list of all the official trips he took as a working royal. So yesterday, we got into a little bit of detail, and I got confused between Trevor and what's his name and Corey because they were so intertwined. I mean, it was a whole thing. They kind of amalgamated together, right? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to stop that. And where was this picture? I need to remove things because otherwise, let me see. Okay, we're going to go here, guys. We need to go here. We need to do this. We're going to just do a little bit of a rundown. And what is really, really interesting, here, guys, is that we're going to use Harry and Meghan's own words. I'm going to see because I sent P. Dinah this thing and I'm so stupid. I removed the thing. Okay. I'm going to show you this. This is with their own words. Where am I here? I'm sorry. Bear with me, beautiful people. Bear with me. I'm technologically challenged. But these are their words. These are their words. Harry, Meghan Markle, and Prince Harry on dating in secret and what really happened on their Botswana trip, right? So they're talking, Meghan is blah, 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 right? And should I traumatize you? You know what? If I have to put up and look at all these crap, guys, you guys are going to look at it and you're going to suffer with me, darn it. This is supposed to be, you remember that they were showing snaps in shop. This is Meghan Markle when she was FaceTiming Harry and she wasn't wearing any makeup. My ass. How many of you think that she wasn't wearing makeup and she didn't pose like that, looking down? And you know why she did that? You know why she would talk to him looking down? To make it look like as though they were in bed, lying down. No, it wasn't just like this, like you're holding the phone. No, no, no. She was like this. And the reason why she did that, I mean, this woman is a Jezebel, guys. She's evil Jezebel. She's really, really, she did that because when she was like this, it's like she's on top of him. It's a very sexual way of talking. Because for her hair. And why do I know that? Because how her hair was falling. It wasn't that it was on the side with volume. It's like she put it on one side and then she's on this like this. So it creates a cascade thing. And it's a very sexual thing because you're on top of it. It's like when you're in bed with somebody. So, and that's her. FaceTiming Has. From the beginning, she denigrated his name. It was Has, not Harry. Has. And she did that, like, when she talked about the queen, that, oh, it's the grandma. It's the grandma. No, 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 you skank. It's Her Majesty the Queen for your disgusting, disgusting Markle lips. And that's Harry looking like an idiot because, of course, he took a picture. You know how she thinks? She thought, what if he takes a picture of me or she screenshots me and then I'm going to look like crap? So she made sure that she got the lighting right, that she was kind of lying down, that her hair was almost falling, and that so when he screenshot her, it look, do you telling me that Meghan Markle had that hair every time she called? Has. And this is that idiot. Look at her, look at her, look at her, and they're laughing. And look at him. Of course, he's always in an unflattering position. Now, I guarantee you guys that the person who took these screenshots was Rachel Meghan Markle. She's the one screenshotted Harry. This idiot did not know that she was recording all the conversations and screen shooting the whole thing. Just like she did when Harry proposed. Remember that she called Jessica and she filmed it? There is no way. I can guarantee you, maybe, guys. I don't know what you guys think. Please get closer, guys. I guarantee you that she has a secret camera in their bedroom where she's probably recording everything. What do you guys think? Get closer, get closer. What do you guys think? So, so let's get to the juicy part here, guys. Yeah, there's Harry looking like an idiot. And all these screenshots were from Meghan Markle because look how she filmed there. She always screenshotted where she looked good, where she looked good, like in case, because why? Because she's the kind of person who records everything. So because she thinks that she's been recording. Oh, yeah, she's wearing the same dress. Thank you. I'm getting chats with you here. Thank you so very much, guys. You guys are amazing. My members are sending me messages. Thank you. Thank you. So that's Harry looking like an idiot. And then, do you remember when they said they had their third date was in Botswana? Right, guys? Please stay with me and pay attention because even this is an exercise for me because I have ADHD. So for me to follow a pattern, it's very hard. So this is kind of like an exercise for me. Okay. Okay. That summer, I was going to be on hiatus from work. Why couldn't she say a break? Always so pretentious. That summer I was on a break from work, but no hiatus because she needs to sound educated. Work, but I had travel plans, and a classmate of mine said, "Just make sure in your summer plans that you leave room for magic." That's absolute bullshit. I'm gonna call this one here. Meghan recalled, just like she recalled that guy on the plane saying, "Oh, thank you, ma'am, for all you've done," as if. And then as we were talking about, when are we going to see each other next? He said, "I have to go to Africa. This is incredibly important, guys. So pay attention. This part is very important. Okay. I have to go to Africa to do some conservation work," he said. "I have 1 week off." I was like, "I have 1 week off." It was the same week. Megan says, "Oh my God." Yeah, this woman was on break all the time because we established in 2013, 2014, she spent most of her time in London and New York and traveling with Tussauds and everything, right? So yeah. So he said, "Let me think about it. Do you want to come to Botswana?" Harry said, "Let me think about it." And then I did, of course. And Harry, I don't even know, guy. I really think this guy's stupid. I was astonished. She said yes. I don't even know what to say to this idiot. Thanks so very much, Two Pence. Thanks so very much. I mean, okay, so now we've established that Harry said that the third date they had, listen to me, that the third date they had was in Botswana on a trip that he was making, on a work trip that he was making for the conservation thing. Have we established this? I'm going to give you time for you to listen to this. Harry's saying, this is their words. Harry's saying right here and right now, please don't talk about anything on the chat. Think about this. Harry said, and this has gone all over the place, that when he went to do the conservation work and he had a few weeks to do it there, this is when he moved the elephants, by the way, Malawi, the very same elephants that were displaced, and they were moved to this place that is too crowded and there's no food and they don't know the area. So the elephants are trying to go back to where they came from. That's what's happening, okay? So this is when he went there and he said, "Since I'm going to be there, do you want to come because I'm going to have a week off?" Are we here, guys? Are we here, guys? Okay? Are we here? Are we listening? Because I want you guys to pay attention. I want you guys to pay attention. Now, this happened. Now, Harry was in Botswana. Harry was in Botswana, guys. I'm trying to get here. I'm going to show you when Harry was in Botswana. Harry was in Botswana at the in late July. In late July, mid-July. Actually, it was like the 20th of July. And because he went to Malawi for 3 weeks. That's 20th July. He was there from 20th July till mid-August, right? 2016. We've established that, right? Because he was there for 3 weeks, moving the elephants, displacing the elephants. I'm not going to say moving, displacing the elephants from their natural environment to another place. That's at the end of July 2006, at mid-July, almost 18 or 20th of July that he was there. Okay, because it's documented. This is documented. Now we have his words saying that the third date happened in Botswana when he was there in Malawi, and then he decided to take a week off. And what do you know? Meghan Markle also has 1 week off, right? So, so that's what we're dealing with. But now we have that here, right? So now that we have here, I need to get rid of these things. Otherwise, I keep touching them all the time. So now I'm going to show you something. How do I go back here? I have to go back here. I'm going to show you here. This is a post from Meghan Markle. Moms in town, dinner at home from Eat Flock, Toronto. Flock is Corey Vitiello's restaurant. It's actually, if you're ever in Toronto, go there because it's absolutely yummy. And he specializes in, guess what? Roasted chicken. Roasted chicken. And there's even Amelie here. He's saying, Meghan Markle, looks delicious. They should expand to California. Enjoy. So on July 22nd, Meghan Markle is still with Corey Vitiello after she had been with Harry on July 1st. And how do we know that? Because they said they started dating the first days of July. And Corey Vitiello was living with Meghan Markle. If not officially, was spending all the time there with her. So now we've established that Harry said that they got together on July 2016. Meghan Markle is still with Corey Vitiello at the end of July 22, at least on July 22nd for a fact, because there's no way that Corey Vitiello is going to be coming and having food and spending his birthday, her mom's birthday, if they're broken up. And you're right, Louis. Corey is the nicest, sweetest man, and he is a hunk. Okay? So, and then Harry is doing all these WhatsApp, FaceTime conversations with Meghan Markle all through July. Because I'm going to tell you something which is going to blow your mind, and I'm going to do this. Did you know that Harry actually was in Botswana in March 2016? Did you guys know that? That he went to Botswana in March 2016. And then we're going to go through this, guys, because we're talking about, yes, we're going to talk about Istanbul very shortly. This is, guys, mind-blowing. We're putting the timeline here, and please go and check out Toomey's, because the ending of the second part of the interview will be posted sometime today. Okay, so I'm showing you actual receipts here using their words and Meghan Markle's own postings on Instagram. So we know that Harry had already invited Meghan Markle to go to Botswana. at the beginning of July, Meghan Markle had said, yes, Meghan Markle had had sex with Harry, allegedly. And she was still living with Corey Vitiello because in July 22nd, he spent the Doria Ragland's birthday with them. And you know what, guys? I know Harry will be watching this video. So this is why I'm doing it. So either Harry knew he was eating of the same plate as others and he was okay with it, or he didn't know that Meghan Markle, that he was just one more of the bunch. And that the only reason why Meghan Markle kept Corey along and was stringing him along was because she didn't know if she was going to be able to seal the deal with Harry in respects of making it a serious relationship. Okay, because she said in her own interview that in her thing that after Botswana, she knew that they were going to be together. She knew she had done such a good job that this guy, what she had him, that she had him. That's what she said when she said, after Botswana, I knew that we were going to be, she knew she had him after Botswana. Okay. Do you remember when Harry said that he would come and confront Meghan Markle with the headlines and everything, and all she would do is drop at the floor crying? I swear I'm not scared. No, I'm not scared. Those evil, evil people. Now, what I'm saying with this is really funny because Corey Vitiello confronted her because of the two hockey players, because of Rory McIlroy and this other older gentleman, Mr. Fitzpatrick, who took her to meet Obama to the white reception of the White House, and she met Obama, among others, because she was doing during this whole time, guys. She was traveling to London in 2013 in August while she was, and let me show you, while she was with Corey Vitiello in 2013. She hooked up with Corey Vitiello at the end of February 2013 while she was still married to Trevor Engelson. Right? And how do I know that? I'm gonna remove that, guys, so you guys know. I'm gonna remove this picture. How do I know that? Because Meghan Markle wrote about him in the TIG, and we know that this woman doesn't write about somebody unless she's screwing them. That's a fact. I mean, that's her MO. That's her modus operandi, right? So here we go. How do we know this, guys? Pay attention to this. This is a very good live, guys. And this is September 22nd, 2013. Meghan Markle had just come back from London. How do we know this? Because Katie Hine from the Daily Mail said so. She says she met Meghan Markle at the beginning of mid-August, that her agent was calling around because Meghan Markle wanted to be interviewed, blah, blah, blah. But nobody wanted to interview her. So the way they convinced her was that they said that they were going to buy her a bottle of wine if she met her at the pub. And when she got to the pub, Meghan Markle was telling her that she was divorced, which was not true. Trevor thought he was happily married. She was living with Corey, and she told Katie Hine that she was looking for a man in England. So she told Katie Hine the same thing she told Lisa Cundy. So this is Meghan Markle. It says, Meghan Markle, my mom. I don't know why she says mom with a U. Belated birthday dinner. Because yes, why is it belated? Because she had been in London for almost a month in August, trying to hustle her way there, finding herself a rich husband, and she couldn't land anybody. So she went back to Suits. Meghan Markle, I don't understand why they say that she was a famous thing, because she spent most of her time traveling for Soho House reasons, and looking for opportunities elsewhere, especially in London and even New York. So why do you say that? The Harbord Room is the restaurant. It's a very nice, posh restaurant where Corey was the chef. Okay? And there is Doria. And she's hashtagging the Harbord Room. And she wrote about Corey at the TIG earlier during the year when she started dating him. Because this woman doesn't write about men. And that was so funny. Before she starts screwing them, she writes about them and she shows them in there. But once she screws them, They never are shown. Or when they're their boyfriend or husband, she doesn't feature them in any of her Instagram. You would think she's a single girl traveling all over the place. Okay. So we know that this is in September. She was with Corey Vitiello and that she served Trevor the papers. Um, she served the papers to Trevor um, at the beginning of November. It was a very quick, brutal divorce, as we all know now. So this is a woman who's gotten around. So I'm going to remove this picture, guys, because now I want to show you something. Like we said yesterday, oh, well, you're going to hear the second interview. The second interview at Tumiyuki's. Please go to Tumiyuki's, okay? Okay, go to Tumiyuki's. For the second interview. It's going to be sometime during the day that she's going to drop it. Okay? Are you sitting down? We're going to do this. I'm going to show you something. Oh, I know what I want to show. I'm going to show you this. Sorry, I just thought that I lost the thing. Okay. The Soho House in Istanbul. The Soho House in Istanbul opened on I'm going to tell you exactly which date it opened. It was this weekend because I have it here. It opened, let me see. No, that's 2015. I got to go to 2015. It opened on the weekend of April 24th and 25th, 2015. That's when the Soho House opened. You know, let me see. Here we go. I'm going to get you the article here. Soho House, they did the party for the opening that weekend. And I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you who was there for that party that many of you don't know about, but I'm going to show it to you. Oh, Gwen Mendez, thanks so very much for the super chats. But also don't forget to donate to Megan Small for Little Monster, guys. We need Megan Small to have that. Thank you so very much. Thanks so very much. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you this. Are you ready, guys? I'm going to show you something that this is official. These are official trips that you find on the royal website. Okay, I'm going to show you right now. This is the list of the official trips of Prince Harry. Are you ready? You see, these are all the list of where he went and stuff like that, right? This is all the time official trips. His official trips started on May 5th, 1985, when his mother was still alive, and they have all these trips. So we have this here. I'm going to show you. And it tells you which countries he went to, right? He tells you 23rd to 29th of June, 2014, he was in Brazil and Chile. August 24th, he was in Belgium. In 2014, November 9, 2014, he was in Afghanistan. 18 to 20 November, Oman, United Arab Emirates. And then we have April 6, 2015, Australia. And this is the weekend that we need to look at this. Are we looking at this? And Meghan Markle was flown specifically from Toronto or California for the opening of the Soho House on Istanbul that weekend, 2015. And Prince Charles was there with Prince Harry. And Prince Charles is incredibly good friends with Ron Burkle, the owner of Soho House. So he attended the opening of the Soho House in a private capacity along with Prince Harry. And I mean, the problem is that a lot of people don't bother to look at the official trips, because if you start comparing when things happen, then you're going to get, okay, aha, like Meghan Markle said, you get that aha moment. You get that aha moment, right? And you're right, Shauna. She wasn't flying to all these locations on her paycheck from Suits. She was hired by Soho House to be what they called a carpet filler. You know how you need to fill the carpet, the red carpet, and to entertain the VIPs. What kind of person is flown across the continent, the world, for a party, an opening party? Because she was one of the it girls. This is why she was spending so much time in Toronto. Okay. And sorry, in London, in New York. She went to Hong Kong claiming that it was a suit strip. But no, from their cast, from their show, nobody from Suits knew about that trip. So, yeah. And we know that because she posted it on Instagram. I've shown you that snapshot. Okay. So we now know that Harry was in Istanbul. They went for this official trip, which is actually true. It was all over the newspaper. Prince Harry joined his father, Prince Charles, to attend commemorations of the centenary of the Gallipoli campaign. Yeah, that is true. And there are even pictures of Harry. But then they also attending the grand opening of Soho House, which is a private members club. And Meghan Markle was flown from California to Istanbul just for those 48 hours. And you're right. That is my opinion. Not even high end. High end is too much. I don't think I wouldn't give her high end. I don't think so. I don't think so. So we're gonna find very interesting things from this schedules, guys. Okay. And so now we know that they were there on those dates. Now this is official. This is from their official stuff. Okay. We know that Harry went on May 2015 to Australia, May 2015 to New Zealand. October 2015, he was in the United States. Prince Harry carried out one-day engagements in the US. He launched the Invictus Games in Orlando. 2016 with the First Lady, Michelle Obama, right? Blah, blah, blah. He later attended the Invictus Games 2016 board meeting at their reception and blah, 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 blah. It's not that he was there in 2016, guys. You go to meetings, for example, you go to the Olympics, the 2028 Olympics, you go to their meetings, even though the meetings are today, but they're called the Olympics 2028 because it's for that particular event. I don't know if I'm making myself clear, okay? And look, this man was he was with Michelle Obama and Jill Biden. These are the levels that this guy was before. And then he met with President Barack Obama. This is what you know what, guys, when I've told you that when Harry asked the guy, or Bill Simmons said that he was talking to Harry to get ideas, and Harry was saying, well, I want to interview Trump and Putin and stuff like that, it's because he was used to interviewing these kinds of people, and Buckingham Palace would make it happen. Are we under, look at the people right here, you see, and if you look at the list of trips, you will see that he only met with royalty and prime ministers or presidents. So, and I've always defended him in this regard. There was a reason why for him it was normal to say to Bill Simmons, I want to interview Putin or Donald Trump, because all he had to ask Buckingham Palace, I want to do this, I want to do that, because this was an image booster for Buckingham Palace and for Harry. So for him, I understand why Bill Simmons laughed, because for Bill Simmons, that is not a possibility. That's something that's out of his reach, because he was not used to the level of reach and contact that the royal family have. So for Harry was the guy. The first interview, everybody wanted to interview Obama after he got out of office. He got so many offers. He did it for free. And guess who the person who interviewed him? It was Prince Harry, because he was royal and he didn't get paid. So on that point, and you guys have always heard me say this, oh, well, he was stupid. I understand why Bill Simmons thought he was insane, because Bill Simmons is an American who doesn't know that the royal family have this reach, and this is what they used to do for Harry. The problem that Harry has is that he is in the United States, where they don't understand his world or the level of contacts he had, the reach of Buckingham Palace has. So it was a clash of things. So Bill Simmons, of course, is an idiot, and he mocked him because he's a moron. Bill Simmons could see him for what he was, a moron. But the fact that Bill Simmons said that this is a moron with reach, because when he was the royal family's moron, they curated his image to look smart, to look cheeky, to look compassionate, to look kind, and to look influential. It's just that when Henry goes out of the umbrella of the Buckingham Palace PR machine, that he is exposed for what he is, and he doesn't have that reach anymore. Okay, so are we getting here, guys? So now you understand why I've always said that Harry, because look at this sentence, guy. Look at this sentence. Here, look at this. I'm going to highlight it. Prince Harry carried out a 1 day of engagements in the US. He launched the Invictus Games Orlando 2016 with First Lady Michelle Obama and Dr. Jill Biden at Fort Belvoir. He later attended an Invictus Games 2016 board meeting and a reception to celebrate the launch at the British ambassador's residence. Prior to the reception, Harry met with President Barack Obama at the Oval Office. I mean, how many celebrities can say this? That was Harry's world. And now Harry's world is Rachel Meghan Markle doing pop walks at a parking lot world. Now, none of these people want to reach out to him. None of these people want to talk to him. But this was his world. This would never be Bill Simmons' world. Do you guys remember when Prince William, the gorgeous Prince William, went to Boston with his beautiful wife, the Princess Catherine, and that Joe Biden took time off to go shake his hand and greet him? Do you guys remember that? I did actually a TikTok about it because you can see Prince William, you can see Prince William walking. I love the way he walks. That guy is so hot, the way he walks. I swear to God. And remember, do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember that when Joe Biden took time off his schedule when Prince William was in Boston just to go shake his hand, and it was all over the newspapers? Do you guys remember that? That is the influence that the royal family has, that the monarchy has. So in a way, I understand why Harry thought that he could interview Putin and Trump. And probably, if he hadn't been such a stupid moron, he would have had access to Trump as well. If he hadn't done what he'd done, he would have interviewed. I'm sure Trump would have sat happily with him for an interview. But after what he did to his family, nobody wants to get near that man, you know. So I'm gonna leave the page for Toomey so you guys can go. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna put it up here. So now we're gonna go here to this thing. Now we're gonna go, and Meghan Markle took a trip to Florida in October 2015. She was there with Marcus Anderson. I'm giving you the schedule. This is official, guys. I'm not, And Harry is in Lesotho. And this is where we go November. This is 2015. And then we have Harry. These are the official trips from the monarchy. But he also took trips with the Rhino Conservation and the Elephant and African Parks Foundation, which are not listed here. Okay. But these are the official trips. So March 19 to 23, Prince Harry stayed at the end of Nepal. And this one here is interesting because Corey Vitiello was the person in charge of cooking for that event because, of course, he was friends with Jessica Mulroney. So he was a good chef. He was the chef for the Harbor Room. So as patron of Invictus Games Foundation, Prince Harry attended a day of engagements to launch Invictus Game 2017 in Toronto on 2nd of May 2016. He also met with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. I'm just letting this sink in, guys. And I hope you guys are following the live and commenting on this. Okay? So, and when you look at this, Harry met with Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister. So these are the kinds of people Harry used to have access to, not anymore. This was his normal environment. I will post the link to Tummy Yucky, guys. Just give me 1 second because either you want me to do everything or let me see. Tummy Yuki. I have it here. Tummy. Because I'm watching her here. Here's Tummy. I'm gonna post a link to her channel. And I'll post it here and you guys can go You're distracting me. I'm gonna post the link, guys. I'm gonna post the link, but I wanted to do the live because I get distracted myself to begin with. So when you now you're distracting me, but I'll post it here. It's in the comments. You can see that. It's Tumi Yuki. Now we're gonna get to this part here, guys. In May 26th, and May 5 to 3, he was in Canada on May 2nd. And then he goes, um, Prince Harry attended Invictus Games 2016, where he met competitors and their families and watched all sports. This is in the United States. He gave speeches at the opening and closing I believe that this was in Florida. And Meghan Markle went to Florida. Now we have June 30th. And this is the bit, guys. This is where I was getting. Do you guys remember Meghan Markle made the big stink? I've been telling you, and I've been telling you the reason why Harry was late for their date. You guys remember that? Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for the super donations. Don't forget to like. That's how you support the channel, guys. Liking is free. I want to thank all of you who have become members of my channel. Thank you very much. I want to thank all of you. I'm so grateful you guys are here, really. In spite of everything that's been said about me and people who are trying to trash me, I am very grateful you're here and you are hard rock ass. And I'm very, very happy about it. And I'm happy for this. And I hope we can also help Molly with her little pooch, monster, because, she's part of our community. And I think of him like my nephew. He's our nephew, guys. and the link to her PayPal account, direct account for Megan Small, is in the pinned comment of the live. So if you find it in your hearts to donate a little bit, because the operation is going to cost about $5,000, which is a lot. And she's a single mom. So she hasn't asked me to do this. I'm doing this because I want to help her. And the only way I can help her right now is using my platform to see if we can raise funds for her. So we love Molly. So let's get the little guy humping. So this is very interesting. Do you remember how Meghan Markle went on and on and on that Harry was late for their first date? He was late for half an hour. I don't do that for any man. Blah, 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 blah. But of course, then she found out he was truly late. It wasn't because, he was playing any games. And the reason why her mind resorted to playing games is because she's the kind of person who plays games. So, there's a saying that if you're a thief, you think everybody steals. If you're a skank, you think everybody's skanky. If you play games, you think everybody plays games. You know what I mean? Your frame of mind, the person you are, you project onto others your own things, what you are. So if you're a lying, cheating skank, you think that everybody else is a lying, cheating skank. Period. Okay. I actually did this, guys, a few years ago when I was in Norway. You guys remember our conversations that I would do my walks. I would be by the ocean and I would be by the waterfall behind my house. But it's just that I didn't know how to put these things. I didn't have I didn't know the techie way to do it. I've talked about this to death, guys, but I wasn't able to put this like this for you guys. So I hope you're following, and I hope that in spite of my ADHD, I'm kind of trying to put a framework and show you the receipts, because I've said many times in my videos that the reason why Harry was late was because he was doing, and it's here. Prince Harry from June 30th, from the 30th of June to July 1st, 2016, Harry was in France. Prince Harry accompanied Prince William and Duchess Catherine to centenary commemorations for the Battle of the Somme at the Thiepval Memorial in France. So he had to take the Eurostar back, and this is why he was late. Do you now believe me when I've told you all these times? Because I've gotten so many people coming here saying, oh, how do you know you're making things up? You're such a liar. Everybody knows that you make things up. Here it is. And I know what the haters are going to say. Well, how do you know? Well, Harry said that he was at an event. And I remember back then when he said that, and he said that he was an event. I remember back when I was in Norway that I looked this up, but I didn't know how to put it on screen. But now I do. Okay. So here you go. So this is why he took the Eurostar, and this is why he was late, because he came late, and this is why Meghan Markle said, oh, he was. But then I realized that he really did have a valid excuse. And the next day, and the second date that they had, she was late. Oh, was I? Because she was playing games. She was playing games. Okay. No, I want to do this, guys, because I want to show you receipts. When I talk about things, I do my research and I just put it forth to you guys to talk about it, like, but I wasn't able to show you what kind of research I do. So now you've come with me in the rabbit hole of what I do when before I talk to you guys, those 8 to 10 minute videos or whatever minutes I do, before I go on and talk to you about it, and I talk to you in a way that sounds like we're talking and just talking, but I've listened and I read this, and then I just relay it to you. Okay. So so now we know. So this is all the times I've said to you that then that he was late because he was in an event with Prince William and Princess Catherine. Here is the proof that he was in an event with Prince William and Princess Catherine. Okay, so this is why he was late. Okay, now he goes on July 21st, 2016 to South Africa. He attended that conference, which means that Harry was in South Africa and then he went to Malawi. He left around the 18th of July. And then he arrived there because that's when the meeting happened. So he has to come a couple of days before. So he was there. For two or 3 days prior. So the reason why I'm saying the date that his meeting was in July 21st is that by July 4th or 5th, they had already arranged Harry and Meghan to meet in Botswana. When after this, he went, because you see a big gap here. You see July 21st. These are just the official trips where he represented the monarchy. In between, he had the other foundation, the Lesotho Foundation, those are not part of the royal monarchies. This is when he went abroad doing stuff for the monarchy. This is why you don't see these trips that I'm talking to you about. He did that 3-week stint in July, moving the elephants in 2016 to Malawi. Okay. But it's not there because it was not from the monarchy, but he went there in his capacity as a patron. And the trip was paid for by the what do you call it? The foundation or whatever it was. What I'm wondering is if he got them to pay for Meghan Markle's trip as well. I don't know. So in July 21st, we know that he was in South Africa. So it's important for you guys to know that by then, July 21st, he had already slept with Meghan Markle. They were already in talks that they were their soulmates. While Meghan Markle, on July 22nd, 2016, is celebrating Doria in town with Corey Vitiello, living in her home. Is this kind of making sense? I'm just letting all sink in. I've presented you the days, and I know I have ADHD, so I go all over the place, and I also have to read the comments, guys, because I don't have staff like Megan, to moderate stuff. So I have to read your comments because I don't want you to feel that I don't listen, but I'm dyslexic, so I'm not, what is it saying? It says, Kate Miller, Kristen Lesman, hopefully Paula will believe it one day. What is it? Christy Laceman. Let me see what Christy Laceman. Now I'm curious. Let me see what Christy Laceman said. Let me see. Christy Laceman. Facts, yes, thank you. Well, I don't know if they're facts, guys, but this is what's out there. These are things that are officially out there. When I tell you that I know stuff and stuff like that, is because this is what you're watching. I don't know if you watched the live I did with Pidina, and you saw us on real time sleuthing over the internet. And by the way, we're still doing that. We're going in the rabbit hole about Archwell and why Archwell is not delinquent, because we've requested the tax things and we're talking with a CPA who's doing all of that. Okay. So this is why between July 21st July 2016, when he attended, Prince Harry attended the 21st International AIDS Conference in Durban in South Africa, right? He was there. I believe he landed there 18 or 17th of July, because he went to pre-meetings like that. The actual meeting was on July 21st. And by then, Meghan Markle, they already agreed that they were soulmates. They already said that third momentous date, when she knew she had him. Basically, that is so creepy, you know? Um, and they went to Botswana. After he did his 3-week stint in Malawi, he took a week off that he had and they went to Botswana. Okay. Now, what's interesting here is that, as I said, Harry and Meghan Markle had already planned this from the 1st of July when they hooked up while living with Corey Vitiello, who, God bless his soul, still thought he was with Meghan Markle in love because he was actually going to propose to her. Corey Vitiello apparently, officially, allegedly moved out of Meghan Markle's home at the end of August, which was when Meghan came back from Botswana, completely convinced that she had Harry. She got him. Just like I don't know which president said we got him. When they get the terrorist, Meghan knew, and she says it. I knew after Botswana that we were going to be together. What she's trying to say, I knew I knew that I got my hooks on this idiot. I knew that I suckered this guy. Okay, and this is how terrible this woman is. So Prince Harry, because I know you watch my videos, I know I'm just a shitty fucking little miserable YouTuber who's no better, nobody watches, but I know he does. Uh, so either you were eating sloppy seconds, or you knew and you were still comfortable eating sloppy seconds of that woman, which is actually quite disgusting, which means you have no self-respect. Because even somebody who is as dumb as Harry, when you really sit down and, like, what is it that Meghan says you remove the noise. Oh, that noise. You sit down and you calculate very coldly and you see the timestamps and you actually pay attention to the Instagram postings, you will realize that you were eating off somebody else's plate, using somebody else's fork, licking somebody else's spoon, which is actually gross. Which is actually gross. Now, I want to show you something, what this woman was doing. And this is going to go back. Where's City? Oh, she's under the sheets. I just made the bed and she's under the sheets again. Now, I'm just going to show you guys something here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're doing sleuthing with you, and this is what it goes on before I put out a video. On top of that, I do have people that I know, because I know you see me here sitting in Nicaragua, but in my former life, I used to know a lot of people, and it's very telling when people try to be incredibly racist in the meaning. Because when I was in Norway, everybody thought my accent was lovely. Nobody doubted my sources because everything I've said in my channel has come true. I've even given, what do you say, exclusive to other YouTubers that I don't post in my channel, but they do it. And people go, oh, how do you know? And I give it to them because a couple of my sources are very close to all this shit show. And they give it to me, and they know me, and they will put 2 and 2 together. Some of the other YouTubers that I work with, I have shared who those sources are, and they know. And I'm okay. You know what, guys? I can go to sleep and I know I am okay, because I know many of you are worried about something that happened, and I don't want to talk about it, guys, because it's a lie. And I don't want to talk about it. And I think I'm okay with it. I'm okay. I really am, because I can go to bed okay, lying down, and I can sleep because I know I'm telling the truth. So thank you very much for your support. And I don't want to talk about anything anymore. Amethyst, I know you watched me when I was in Norway, but it's the racism. And I'm not being a Meghan Markle, because the levels of racism that this started since February this year. And the first thing they say to me is like, oh, you're just a Latino from Nicaragua. That is very racist, because that's playing down me as a human being. And these people who call themselves kind and this and that are the worst racists when they say that. But that it's okay. So here I am, and I would just want to say thank you to all of you who come to my channel. I am very grateful because you know that you pulled me through a lot of stuff when I was in Norway. So I'm very thank you. Okay, I want to say thank you to all of you. So here we go. We get the likes up. Yes, and I want to thank you for the super chats, and I hope you're donating to Megan Small for the little pooch. Okay, because we need to get that little boy humping. Yes, I'm saying not jumping, humping. So so here we go. Now I want to show you something because this is where we go. This is where we go. I haven't shown you these pictures, guys. I haven't shown you these pictures. I'm gonna get rid of the official trips. I haven't shown you these pictures. I posted them in my community page, but I haven't shown you these pictures, right? This is Meghan Markle. Actually, I did show you these pictures. This is Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle, Happy New Year from Iceland. She was welcoming to 2016 in Iceland. What a pleasure to meet you, darling. Cheers to another amazing year to come. Grateful 2016, New York, the TIG, and she hashtags the TIG. You would think that this king was alone, right? You would think that that was the case, especially after her agent, I mean, I can't believe I managed to stay in a timeline. I am so proud of myself because I get so distracted with everything, guys. Not even funny. Okay, this skank had her agent post this. We're gonna read it here, guys. Let me see because okay, this is too short, too small for me. You know, guys, this is really insane. You know, I had my eyes operated not to use glasses. I think, but since I'm doing a lot of reviewing or checking on the internet, I'm wearing glasses again for some things. You would have thought that I wouldn't need to, but I do for some reason. This is an article, and I want to thank Toomey because Toomey sent me this. Meghan Markle reported visited Iceland during the new year before she first met Prince Harry. Cara Godfrey, a journalist for Express, revealed that this was one of Markle's last destinations as a single woman. On her Instagram account, Markle shared some photos from her trip to Hafnarfjörður and Reykjavik. I hope I pronounced it correctly. The O sounds very Swedish, and I'm trying to pronounce it like they would in Swedish because that's in Swedish. In the snap, Markle posed in front of a huge signage and while standing on thick layers of snow. You're so pretty and really nice too, just my type, she captioned her own bloody picture. Iceland is reportedly known as one of the most expensive countries to travel to, and Prince Harry, Prince William, and Princess Catherine had not been there. Queen Elizabeth II, however, visited the island in 1990. You know how I know that this was written by Meghan Markle? Because she's putting out there that this is a very expensive place, and she went there. She went there because she has money, when in fact it was Corey Vitello who paid for the entire trip. And I'm going to show you. Iceland is reportedly known as one of the most expensive countries to travel to, which is true. So right there, she's establishing that she's wealthy. And she's also establishing that neither Catherine nor William nor Harry have been there, but she has, and she has money. Okay? But the queen was. So she's on par with the queen. This disgusting skank will never even be the dirt on the queen's little pinky toe. You know, I know. I mean, it's not that expensive, but she wants to. No, Gregory Samsa, these are not the same pictures. I'm going to post other pictures. Okay. So we're seeing her establish first her status or that he's wealthy, that she's even been to places where all these three royals haven't been. So she establishes a degree of superiority, and she pars herself with the queen. That her and the queen have been to Iceland, but these other three junior royals haven't, and she's wealthy. Before dating Prince Harry, Markle has also traveled to Malta, Spain, Italy, and Greece with her friends. She was Soho housing. She also regularly spent time in Tulum, Mexico, Toronto, Canada, and the United States. She didn't spend time in Toronto. She was working there. And I don't know why they put Canada. I mean, Why does it say she spent time in Canada and that she went to Vancouver where Marcus Anderson lived, or British Columbia? But since meeting Prince Harry, Markle has not traveled solo. Rumors about the Duchess of Sussex going to Toronto without her husband have been confirmed to be false, report Bob, which is actually a lie because she did fly. You know how we know that she was in Toronto alone? Because when Jason Kanoff gave testimony, he said he posted the messages. Remember that he posted the text messages that Meghan sent to him? Do you remember that, guys? And in the text messages, Meghan herself is telling Jason Kanoff that she's in Toronto with Jessica Mulrooney. With Jessica, she's there with Jessica Mulrooney. So even that statement that she put out is a lie because she took at least 6 trips to Toronto because she had all her stuff there and she was trying to engineer her way out. Now, in that article, when we saw that picture of her in Iceland, I'm going to tell you, and I know I showed you a couple of pictures before, guys, but these are pictures I haven't shown you. Okay? What did I do with those pictures? Don't tell me I removed them. I'm going to be very upset if I have removed those pictures. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm going to put them up again. If you give me, do you give me 1 minute to put the picture? Oh, here it is. Here we go. This is December 31st. This is in Iceland. And this is, they were at the wedding of Mos Hallundström. I don't know. This is the land invasion party. These are file. And let me see. No, let me see. I need to view this. I'm going to show you because I don't know if some of you can zoom in. This is Meghan Markle and this is Corey Vitiello. They both attending the wedding because he was friends with the family. So they went there. And this is Rachel Meghan Markle with Corey Vitiello at that wedding on December 31st. They posted the pictures December 31st, 2015, but I believe that the wedding was on the 29th of December. So I am trying to present you as many receipts as possible. You know, because I've told you all of this and all of you say that I'm lying and I don't have receipts. So I'm trying to present the receipts to you and expose what Meghan Markle is such a liar, two-timing skank, according to me. These are all my thoughts and opinions based on information out in the public domain. You can still find these pictures. If you go to this Instagram account, I hope he doesn't delete them. If you go to this Instagram account, which is Mos Hallundström, Strom is Strom, and you scroll all the way down and you look for the date, December 31st, 2015. Okay? So you will still find them unless after this video they delete them. Okay? So we have that there. And I'm going to show you another picture around that time as well. Because I didn't share these yesterday, guys. Let me see. That's the one. That's her there. No, that's another one. I didn't put that picture. Okay. I'm going to show you a picture. I have it here of Meghan Markle taking a picture of the bride walking down the aisle at that wedding. You're going to see it right now. You're going to see it right now. I just have to find the picture. If I find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm going to put it there and I'm going to show it to you guys. Okay, here we go. That is Meghan Markle right here. This is the bride walking down the aisle. Okay, you can find these pictures if you go to their Instagram account. That's Rachel Meghan Markle right there, taking picture of the lady. They're walking down the aisle at the wedding. Okay, now we heard in that article that Meghan Markle said that she was solo in Iceland. That was her last solo trip before meeting Harry. We know for a fact that there were 2 at least, and she was the one calling the paps when she went out with that, when she went to see that what do you call it? What you call it? Hockey player that he complained. I don't know where these paps came from because she was the one calling them because she wanted to be seen with them. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to show you something. Just a few couple. Oh wait, guys. It's my son. Hello, Henrik. I'm sorry, remember. Just be careful with your foot, okay? I'm doing a live, Henrik. Oh no, but let me call you. Let me call you. You're walking. Just make sure you don't put too much pressure on your foot, okay? And let me call you in a few minutes. Okay, I'll call you in a few minutes, mi amor. Okay, just be careful how you walk. Let me call you back. I'm just gonna finish soon. Okay, bye. Let me. Oh shit, I was on mute. Oh, sorry guys. I thought I was on mute. That's my son. He broke his foot. He broke his foot. Let me tell you, but he broke in the worst possible way, guys. It's like, it's his left foot, but it's at the beginning of the here. It's not actually the toe or anything, but it's this bones here, which is really uncomfortable. So my poor baby, I wish I were there, and he has to walk to the post office because the keyboard of his laptop uh, kaput, so he had to order one online. So he's walking with he's waddling to there. I feel so bad for him. He's in a lot of pain. Um, so oh yeah, I know where I was going. You see, I get distracted so quickly. So Meghan Markle had that article posted saying that she had done all those travels on her own, which is not true because she also traveled with Corey Vitello to Tulum, Mexico. Remember those places that she went there? She went to with Corey Vitello to Tulum, Mexico. She went with Corey Vitello to visit Marcus Rashford. Sorry, no, not Marcus. I'm Rashford, the footballer. No, Marcus Anderson. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of Marcus Rashford because Cristiano Ronaldo is playing football, which I'm gonna watch. I'm sorry about that. Um, yeah, he has a boot, Paul Donna. My son has a little boot that they gave him, but they're expensive, $180. So he's walking on it. It's just uncomfortable where he broke his thing. He has to walk, guys, because he has to go to university. He has to walk. And the good thing is he lives downtown Toronto near Ryerson. So, because my son is studying aerospace engineering. Yeah, Siri's having a party on her own. So I just want to show you. So we saw that she said that she did her last thing. And I want to show you a couple of things here because just to verify, because I know people are going to say, well, maybe that wasn't that. I'm going to show you because I like to verify now that I'm able to do this, guys. This is Corey Vitiello. This is his Instagram account. And now the town of Aidan Butler and at Moshe Lundstrom wedding. Good start to day one. This is December 29, 2015. We've seen this thing because where have we seen that before? We've seen it before, guys. We've seen it here because Meghan Markle, when she talked about that article, remember that article we talked about? They said that she got a picture. She posted it to her Instagram with ripped jeans where she called herself pretty. Oh, you're so pretty. I like you. That's the same thing. She was there. And this is Corey Vitiello who took her picture in her solo trip as a single woman. Okay. And now the most disgusting part, because you guys remember that Meghan Markle said, remember that Harry said, I did not know much about style. I didn't. I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. I don't know much about style. I really don't. I don't know about these things. But I did know she was stylish. She was wearing jeans, a black sweater, and a cardigan and high heels. You guys remember that? You guys remember that? And here is Meghan Markle. Shock. Are you clutching your pearls, guys? Are you clutching your pearls? Please clutch your pearls. She is. She tagged Soho House because she's in front of Soho House on her way to meet Harry, but she posted because this woman has a very skanky habit of getting pictures taken and then she posts them on different dates to confuse people, you know, or maybe she washed her clothes and then she wore them again before she left, because she posted this picture on July 5th, 2016. Got it to believe in London. Got it to believe in London. Thanks for a yummy breakfast, Anderson Marcus and Soho House. And this is exactly the outfit. And of course, she's wearing a hat. You know why she's wearing a hat? Because this idiot thinks she's famous or that people are going to recognize her. She literally thinks people are going to recognize her and stop her on the street. And this is Marcus Anderson, who took the picture in front of Soho House right before she went marry Harry. And you know why she did that? Because she thought that this was going to be a moment in history. Sadly, she was right. Sadly, she was right. Because we can picture the time that this, in my very humble opinion, escort was there to put her hooks in their next victim. Claudia, where's Marcus based? Right now he's in Canada, in British Columbia, I think it is. So I'm going to show you this. So this is her. And you know how I know she had fake accounts. We all know that she had fake accounts, guys. We all know that she had fake accounts. We know this because this woman posted this on July 1st, 2016. Meghan Markle swooning over these London peonies spoiled rotten. Okay, this is a lie. Nobody sent her these flowers. She bought them herself and she sent them to her. Now, I've talked about this before. She said that nobody on earth, only her agent, knew that she was going to go meet Prince Harry. Okay, but even then, she didn't say anything. She kept it quiet. So Meghan Markle post on July 1st. There's two things you're going to think about here when we look at this. On July 1st, 2016, she posted this. Peonies, swooning over these. And we have this here, Gem Vond, which is, I believe, one of her accounts that she posted. She created a bunch of accounts pretending to be fans of her, and they would make comments, right? So Jem Vaughn says, I wonder if these were from our prince. She posted these very late at night after she had done the deed with Prince Harry. And she changed from her jeans and her black top to this blue dress. Do you guys remember, because I've done a video about this a long time ago, where she said when after she got married to Harry, she said that she saw a piece of blue fabric of the dress that she wore on their first date, right? That is the dress that she's claiming. But this dress, she wore it on their second date. Are we getting this? All of this, right, guys? I want to thank those of you who have clicked the likes. I hope you guys also help Megan Small. I left the link for her PayPal. I hope you're helping. We need to get little monster good and ready to go. And I want to thank you guys for the PayPal donations to my channel, which is also in the description, and for the super chats. You guys kick ass. And go check out the video I did the first, because if you're going to watch Toomey's second part, you need to watch the first part, because if you don't, it's going to be messy. Okay. So this is her talking about that. But Harry, in his spare book spare, he says, oh, I don't know much about style. But she was stylish. She was wearing jeans, black turtle, like black sweater, cardigan, high heels. And then we heard Meghan Markle when they came and talked about her wedding dream after she got married. Oh, I saw, I'm so romantic. I'm so romantic. I'm so romantic. It's just a romantic girl. She's not a girl. She's a middle-aged woman going, Meghan Markle is 43, guys. I know that her sugar has come after me because I'm 55, but she's only 12 years younger than me. Not very, she's there. She's over 40 now. She's entering 44. She's not a girl. I hate it when people keep calling her a girl. So what do you think, guys? What do you think, Harry? So Harry, I know you're watching. I know you're watching. And I want you to sit down And actually get a little pen and paper, because I know this might be too much for your little confused mind. Um, During hack, stop repeating yourself. You know what? I'm going to block you because you don't have to be here. I'm going to block you. I mean, see, you don't have to be here during hack if you don't like to listen to it. So I'm going to put you in timeout. So the reason why I'm repeating myself, by the way, is because I know a lot of people don't get it. And some people are just joining. So I'm going to be blocking everybody who's nasty to me in my own channel. If they don't have any positive, or if they don't have legitimate questions, I'm not going to talk about this. So yeah. So this is the woman, and this is what happened. So that is Meghan Markle posting that comment because she wanted people to know, to pick on the fact that she was dating a prince, because she wanted to start applying pressure to Harry about putting this in the public as quickly as possible. And we know, and we know, and we know, and we know, and we know about this. We know about this. And if you bear with me 1 second, I'm just going to ask you to bear with me. I'm not going to say anything about things said about me, but I am going to show you something. So if you give me a couple of seconds, I will show you this right now because I believe it's important to show you stuff. I'm not going to say anything, but I want you to listen. Okay? Let me see. I'm just looking for a, how do you say, playlist? Oh, here is the playlist. I don't even know how to go around my channel, guys. So I am going to show you guys something here, because about my lives that I do with my members. These are private members' lives. The people who pay to be part of those come and watch with me. So they do these lives with me, and I'm going to play you. Let me see if I know how to do this, because I don't know how to do this. How do I do this? Because I'm trying to get to a particular live. I'm trying to get to a particular live. You know what? I'm going to look for it here, and then I'm going to play you a clip from that live. Okay. Let me see. I'm just looking for this. Here we go. No, that's not the one. That's not the one. It's not the one that's private. Let me see. Let me see if this is the one. Let me see if this is the one, because I'll show it to you. No, that's not the one. I'm trying to get one that is here. The one that I did the week before. But I don't know where to find it. What did I do with that live? You know what? I'm going to see if I can find it, because it's one of my weekly members live, and I wanted to play it to you so you can make up your own mind about things. So, but I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. I thought I had this live, but I don't have it. It's really bothering me now. Let me see if this is the live. No, that's not the live. I don't have the live. I'm going to try to post it, but I'm going to talk about a member's live in particular, but I'm not going to talk any more about it. I'm just going to show you a footage, and then you make your mind up. Okay. So yes, actually I have it here. I'm going to see if I can send it to myself. I'm going to see if I can send it to myself here, so I can play it for you guys. Okay. And I'm not going to say anything. I don't want you to say anything. And this is going to end here. But I want to send it. I'm going to see if I can send it to myself, because I don't know how to do this. So I'm going to see if I can send it to myself, guys. And I'm going to play it a little bit. It's just like a 30-second live that I'm going to play. And and here it is. I'm going to send it here. And I'm going to download it. I'm going to play it. And I don't want any more comments here. Okay, guys? I don't want any more comments about this. I don't want to go into any other channels and talk about this. but you make your decisions about things. Since I'm not gonna start you tit for tat. I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna allow you to listen to something from a member's life. And the reason we YouTubers do members life, guys, and this is with any other YouTuber, is because we talk and provide content that is not available to the public to make it exclusive, because you're paying an additional service. So for people who have come and said, "Oh, don't say anything to others," is because it was a members only live for people who have paid to have information or to talk about me about things that is just with them. And this is every YouTuber. I'm members of a couple of channels, and I go there. You're members of also very popular to YouTubers, and you go to their channels as a member and you talk about things, right? So now that this has come here, I'm going to download it. I'm going to download it here now that it's here, and you listen to this. Oh, it's downloaded. Oh, okay, cancel. Okay, I'm going to download it. I'm going to put it up here, and I'm going to post it here, guys, and you can listen to it. And I don't want to hear any questions or anything more like that. I'm just going to listen to it because I have nothing to hide. So, okay, are you ready? I'm going to share it with you. And I don't want to share the whole video because this is a members only thing. And if I start sharing things with public, then what is the point of having members? You know? So I'm going to share it with you guys here. Here we go. This is me and my members live. No, that's not it. Oh no, that's different, guys. That's not the one I'm sharing. No, that's my members live. You see, I'm stupid with this. I'm going to share the video that I want to share with you. Oh, here it is. This is a clip from my members live, and I hope you can hear it. I'm going to put the volume as high as I possibly can. This is a letter that you all know is from Thomas Markle, which he made public when he published it a long time ago. He later took it back in Australia. We all know that. But this is a letter, and I used the letter to talk about that everything in that letter was true. And this is me talking about it. Where is this wrong? This is absolutely spot on. And yet they were vilified. I wanted to bring this letter because they were vilified over this thing. And I think there's another letter that he wrote that Meghan shouldn't be allowed any children. I can't find the letter anywhere. I can't find the letter anywhere that she shouldn't be allowed children or pets. Just like a psycho, because Meghan is a psycho. It's insane. Absolutely insane, guys. It is absolutely insane. I mean, so that was the members live I did. So whoever is saying that I'm going behind people's back, I've done many, many videos in my channel very publicly, and we've all talked about these letters to highlight how much of a Meghan Markle is a liar and how spot on they were. And this is a public letter that was put out there, and we've discussed this with everybody because it's part of the topic that we're talking about. So whoever went out and talked behind my back, either this person knew that he was lying about what he was posting in order to vilify me, which is very disgusting move and not worthy of any decent human being, or if this person received gossip about it, didn't bother to come and talk to me and say, "You know what, I heard this, can you show me the video?" Either way, it was a very dick move. I do not want you guys to talk about this person in my channel anymore. Okay, those who are my fans, that is the clip. And I read the letter and said, where is this person wrong? And they were vilified. And yet, people went behind my back, people that I thought were decent, and people who themselves have gone through stuff of people talking behind their backs and lied about me. It was a bald-faced lie to denigrate a woman who has tried to help this person. So that is over for me. And these people are going to know who I am from now on. They're going to know I am this woman who defeated 3 governments in 8 years. I survived 11 years of harsh beatings, 3 murder attempts from my ex husband. So, a person who did that to me without having the common decency of reaching out to me and talking to me is a deadbeat person who is not even worth mentioning the name. So, in my channel, please do not mention that person. I am not going to give this person a name, and I'm not going to give this person any more airtime about this. But I am going to do deep dives. And I do have all the text messages they sent me. And this is a warning. Okay. So, yes, I am here and I wanted to do this live. And I'm very thankful you all joined me because I wanted to talk about Meghan Markle because this is what we do here. We talk about other celebrities. And yes, this is why you come here. This is why we have a following. Okay. And thank you very much for always being here. And I hope, and I don't understand why Megan Small was involved in this. And the reason why I say in all my members' life, don't spread the information we talk about here because then it stops the exclusivity of being a member of the channel because you're paying for that. Subscribing is free, liking is free, sharing is free, but being a member is paid for because even these people, even this person who did that, he also has, I believe, a members channel where he talks only things with these members. So I don't know why they're trying to put that as nefarious as it is, you know? So thank you very much. I do not want to hear that. I do not want you to go to anywhere. But the whole point of this is, Harry, I hope you sit down. I tried to provide as many receipts as possible. There's actually 2 pictures that to me that you're going to see in the second interview, which are vital, guys, because how Meghan Markle manipulated. She knew she had slept with Harry already on July 1st. When she posted those peonies on that Instagram on July 1st saying swooning over these, what happened is that Corey Vitiello, who already doubted her and who had confronted her over Rory McIlroy and the two and so many others, called her and said, who sent you those flowers? Because I sure as hell didn't send you those flowers on July 1st, 2016 that you're posting and you're swooning over. And she said, no, 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 no. It's just me that I sent it because I wanted to keep my Instagram going and blah, blah, blah. And he believed her. So what did Meghan Markle did? Oh, thank you very much for that, for the super sticker. Thank you very much. So what did Meghan Markle do? You're going to see those pictures in the second interview, part of the interview with Toomey. She just wrote to me. Toomey just wrote to me. So, and I think she's posting those things now. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, and I'm gonna put the link, guys. I'm gonna put the link so you can go watch it. I'm gonna post the link here so you can go watch it. Okay, let me see. Copy. You can go watch the video to Toomey's because there's 2 pictures. This is how Machiavellical this woman was. She posted pictures of her sleeping in bed on July 2nd with a girlfriend saying, oh, I love girls' night in, when she had slept with him. Yay! And this is the link. I'm putting the link right now. This is the link to that video. And with that said, rush to Toomey, subscribe, and watch the video because it's really yummy, guys. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys kick ass. And thank you very much for watching. And I hope this was informative. Shit, it's been 2 hours. Have a great day. And don't forget to help Megan Small. The PayPal donation for her direct account is in the pinned comment. So knock yourselves out and let's get Little Monster operated. Thanks so very much, guys.